Hello, welcome to the Audacious Outdoor Cooking Show, episode number 2. I'm your host, Leah McFlowers, and we've got the handsome sous chef over there.
Hello. Carl
McFlowers. If you notice, Carl is eating a delicious bowl of spinach because, as you don't know, but will know here shortly, it is Meatless Monday, although it's Tuesday and we're making tacos, but it's Taco Tuesday. And actually, we're making fajitas. So it's more like Fajita Friday.
But 3 days early.
Yes, 3 days early, and it is vegan! Yay for vegan! We're still here on the beautiful Rio Verde, which we decided that it is not Verde, but thank you to Carl's work buddy, Abby. Thank you, Abby, one of the 8 people who watched our last video, who informed us that brown in Spanish is cafe. So thank you for that. Oh, so we've got started, back to cooking. We got started on the grill here, if you can see that. Oh yeah, yum. We've got some mushrooms and some, what is that? Peppers, yellow peppers, orange peppers. We've got some zucchini, we've got some onions, we've got some homemade fajita seasoning. So, I must say that cooking vegan isn't that hard, and it's more delicious and nutritious. But the problem is that I couldn't find portobello mushrooms in the grocery store here, and maybe you're experiencing this a little bit too. But I did find trumpet royales. Ooh, and so I wore my royal cooking hat today in honor of the royal trumpet royale. If you are a mushroom person and you've had these before, comment, right? You can comment on YouTube, I think, right? Sous Chef Carl, you can comment on YouTube?
Yeah.
Comment. Let us know how the royal mushrooms are. So, anyway, back to the cooking show.
That was the advertisement
segment?
segment?
You were, what?
That was the advertising segment?
That was the advertising segment. This is how we make our big bucks. Yep. This is how we make our big bucks here on the Audacious Cooking Show. So, before I move on, I'm going to check the mushrooms. We don't want to burn the mushrooms. Oh, and it looks like I'm burning the mushrooms.
They smell burnt.
Yeah. So, Sous Chef Carl, can you do me a favor and grab a plate quickly from inside? Carl's grabbing a plate real quick. The mushrooms did not take very long at all. So, the recipe in which I was inspired by can be found on Audacious Duo's Pinterest page. Thank you, Sous Chef Carl. How's your spinach? How do you feel about Meatless Monday on a Friday, except it's Tuesday?
I just feel amazing after those spinach leaves.
You see? Good. Everybody loves spinach. Okay.
Especially Bo Brooks.
Yes, Bo. Bo's a spinach fan. Right, Bo? Okay, so apparently the royal trumpet mushrooms do not take very long on the grill. FYI. And so I wanted to read to you the instructions for the sauce as the remainder of our dish continues to cook. So, just FYI, we're continuing to cook on the grill the rest of the veggies, the onions, the zucchini, the peppers. So they're all cooking still. And I used the same dry rub for the mushrooms as I did for the veggies. I will say I did put a little bit of, if you remember yesterday, the olive oil from yesterday, I put a little bit of that and marinated it into the mushrooms. Once again, a little bit of advertising. This is how we make our big bucks here on the road. We got it, right? So, a little bit of that olive oil there in the mushrooms. Sauteed it for a few minutes. So also, the sauce, do it yourself. Seasoning. Here we go. 2 tablespoons chili powder, 1 tablespoon smoked paprika, 1/2 tablespoon onion powder, 1/2 tablespoon garlic powder, 1/4 tablespoon cayenne pepper, 1/4 tablespoon cumin, and a 1/4 tablespoon coriander. Now, I did not have onion powder, so I put twice as much garlic powder because there's never too much garlic in anything. And I love coriander, so I put a little bit more coriander in it. And didn't have portobello mushrooms at the grocery store, so I used these other crazy mushrooms I never heard of. Basically, moral of the story is that I didn't use the recipe at all, but it's super fun to get inspired and just do whatever you want. This is what cooking's all about. It's all about just having fun and being creative. So there you go. Look on Audacious Duo Pinterest page if you want that recipe that I did not use. Anyway, we are back here I'm gonna try the mushrooms before I let you go. So I know the video is getting a little too long. Everybody's already, yeah, a little too long, about 7 minutes here. So here we go. Here we go. Carl, would you like to try a royal trumpet mushroom? Look at that though. They look amazing. Oh, there he goes. Delish.
Just like a trumpet.
Just like a trumpet, he says. Oh yeah. Those are good. Seasoning's good, isn't it? Delicious. So once your veggies are cooked, and
spicy.
Your mushrooms are cooked, you put them in a tortilla. You can also garnish it with cilantro, a little bit of lime, all of which I didn't buy yesterday at the store, but good idea in retrospect. And that's it. Thanks for joining me on this meatless Monday that's actually a Tuesday, and it's Fajita Friday.